Hello, today we'll be cooking mac and cheese and we'll be explaining throughout the chemistry that is seen while cooking this type of food. Do you know the three elements that makes up the fire or fire triangle? It is heat, fuel, and oxygen. In this scenario, we have all three. Fuel from the natural gas, which includes methane, the heat from the flame, and oxygen from the air around us. For safety, if any time you're cooking and a fire occurs, your job is to remove an element from the fire triangle to put out the fire. To put out the fire, you will need to take away the oxygen because the oxygen is what makes the fire bigger. Ways by putting it out with a fire extinguisher because it includes carbon dioxide, and with a fire blanket because it removes the oxygen from entering the fire. Did you also know that your material from your cookware all have different heat capacities, thermal conductivity, and different rust resistance? All cookware's utensils are made out of different materials for different uses. Some items with a low capacity include certain metal pots and pans or glass baking dishes. However, today we'll be using a stainless steel pot. Stainless steel is a strong alloy of iron that contains carbon and also chromium or sometimes nickel. The advantages of stainless steel are that it is rust resistant, it is quick to heat up, and it can withstand high temperatures. Now we'll be starting the cooking by adding water to the pot. Now we are going to wait until the water starts to boil. When the water is boiling, the temperature is going to reach its boiling point, which is at 100 degrees Celsius. The boiling at one point is going to make a heat curve and phase change. Boiling is the process by which a liquid turns into a vapor when it's heated to its boiling point. The change from a liquid phase to a gas phase occurs when the vapor pressure of the liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure exerted on the liquid. The catalyst from cooking mac and cheese is the heat from the boiling of the mac and cheese. By boiling the mac, it speeds up the chemical process of turning it into a newer substance. With all the ingredients to chemically combine with heat to form a newer substance. Heat transfer is seen in boiling water in three ways: conduction, convection, and radiation. Convection occurs when water is boiled on a stove. The water molecules at the bottom of the pot are the closest to the heat source and gain thermal energy. They begin to move faster and spread out, creating a lower density of molecules at the bottom of the pot. Conduction. Conduction is occurring because of the water in a pot boils when the flame from the stovetop heats the pan and heat from the pan is transferred to the water. Radiation is coming from the heat or flame of the gas stove, which can be felt by the heat waves radiating around. Now we are going to start putting the macaroni inside of the boiling water. Now we are going to put salt and oil. Putting salt and oil is recommended if you don't want the macaroni to stick to the pot. The oil is a lubrication that will break your food from forming chemical bonds with the pan or pot you're using. Now we are going to wait until the macaroni gets to a soft texture. When cooking mac and cheese, a chemical reaction takes place, which is an endothermic reaction because the heat is being absorbed and bakes the pasta. Now we are going to add butter. We are now going to add the next ingredient, milk. And then the cheese. We are now going to mix it until it turns into a liquidy consistency. When the cheese starts to boil, we are now going to add the macaroni inside. We are now going to mix the macaroni with the cheese. We are going to wait until the macaroni gets consumed with the cheese. Finally, the cheese and macaroni have been consumed together. As you saw earlier, when the mac and cheese was put into the boiling water and was afterwards taken out, the macaroni became soft, which is something called a physical change. A physical change is a type of change where the physical properties of matter change. Thank you for watching how chemistry is involved in cooking or making mac and cheese. Credits to my mom for cooking the mac and cheese. Thank you.